A dinosaur suddenly jumped out of the sea and almost hit the crew, but they laughed with excitement. They had come to the sea to look for the ancient giant Mosasaurus and planned to take his genes for research. Zora pointed the tranquilizer gun at the creature, but the shaking ship made it impossible to aim. Her assistant locked her to the front of the ship and she finally stood steady. The captain watched the Mosasaurus closely and turned the ship to move toward it at full speed. Zora held her breath and aimed again, but as they got close, the Mosasaurus dived underwater. The next second, it jumped out, raising huge waves. The impact made Zora fire the tranquilizer by mistake. She asked her assistant to bring another one, but the Mosasaurus had already noticed the shot and came straight at her. Luckily, Zora's feet were locked or she would have been eaten in seconds. She stepped back on the deck and fired again at close range. The tranquilizer hit the Mosasaurus, and they quickly collected its blood sample. The needle popped out, floated up, and opened a small parachute. The assistant caught it at once. They had just secured a sample worth millions. While the others celebrated, the doctor was shocked to see a few small dinosaurs appear on the sea. He looked closer and found they were Spinosaurus. They lived in a mutual relationship with the Mosasaurus, hunting together to survive. It was clear these Spinosaurus saw the humans as food. The soldier did not hold back. He pulled out a machine gun and fired at the Spinosaurus. After several shots, they were pushed back and started to flee, but the soldier did not notice another one behind them. That one had already set its eyes on him. It jumped up and bit the man hard. Even though the man held the door with all his strength, he still could not escape being eaten. When they saw their companion taken away, they had no time to grieve. Then the Mosasaurus jumped out of the water, and the force tilted the ship. A Spinosaurus leaped at the right moment and nearly caught the observer. The little girl lost control and slipped to the edge, but her father grabbed her just in time. The very next moment, the captain realized they could not continue like this, so he changed course and headed for the reef. He knew the ship would get stuck if it touched the rocks, but at the same time, the Mosasaurus and the Spinosaurus could not move in shallow water. He had no choice but to take the gamble. As the ship entered the reef area, things went just as the captain expected. The Mosasaurus could not get close in the shallow water and gave up the chase. Luckily, everything turned out safe, and they finally reached the island. However, none of them could imagine that this island was hiding a creature far more terrifying than the Mosasaurus.